right, guys, this is Unit 3, Lesson 12, Cool Down. How would you find the difference? Remember, guys, difference means the answer to a subtraction problem. So we are going to look at this expression. All right, so what would your first step for finding the value be? So I hope you said the first step would be to rewrite it vertically, but you might have said something else. But then you had to go ahead and you had to solve it. So in this case, we have 13/5 minus 1 2/5. So you could do 13 minus 2 and get 11/5. And then you'd have, but nothing is taking away 1 whole. So that wouldn't work. So I think there's a couple different ways to go about it. My teacher brain would probably say we need to change this 1 whole to 5/5 and add those. So then we would have 7/5, and 13 minus 7 is 6. So our answer would be 6/5, which is the same as 1 1/5, right? I could also see, let me grab a different color. I could see somebody like changing 13/5 to 1 whole. And let's see, 5/5 is 1 whole. Actually, that would be 2 wholes and 3/5, right? And then I guess you could do 2 minus 1 is 1. And 3/5 minus 2/5 would be 1/5. I accidentally hit pause, and I don't know when I did it. So you could also do it that way. Yeah, I think you could do either way. So you have to find the value. I marked it correct if you wrote 6/5 or 1 1/5. And then you had to show your reasoning, which would be your work, okay? Value is the answer. Now, as far as the first step, I hope you wrote me a couple sentences, and I just want to know what your first step would be. Some of you might have gone straight to, okay, I have to change 13/5 into whole numbers. Or maybe your first step was to change your 1 whole into 5/5. Or maybe it was to rewrite it vertically. That would have been my first step. So there was more than one answer to this question. But for the second question, the answer is 6/5 or 1 1/5. And I have to see your work, and I have to be able to follow your thinking. All right.